Hey guys, it's Darren here from Aquatics. Just thought I'd give you another update on how the shop's coming along. We are open, so please come and see us. So you can see I've started to build up the ponds outside. At the moment though, we're not going to be filling it up this time of year, but I will be having some pond fish inside once I've got everything plumbed in. So we'll take a look at that. When you come in guys, this is a heated room, so please close the door after you. Okay, so when we come in, the first thing that you'll see is the nano tanks on the left. My bespoke tanks still haven't arrived yet. When they do, they'll come in this area here. So that all needs painting and plumbing in. Plumb the tanks the other side and then I'll get this painted. So in this area, we'll come to the fish in a minute. We will be having all of the marine in this area. So we've got 3 racks, one for the invert there, coral tray, 2 here which are going to have about 24 tanks in. Everything's colour coded here, so dark blue for marine, light blue is going to be cold water, so all of your fancy goldfish and stuff are going to be in here. So we're going to be 2 tanks at the top, 1 long one in the middle and then 2 at the bottoms again. On this first little pegboard here we've got our maintenance section and there's a few products on there for marine as well. Got nets down there, kiddies nets, and of course salt down the bottom and some Samoa sand, which is a bit like coral sand. And everything in the yellow is going to be our tropical freshwater area. So we've got some fish in now, a little bit green in the water, but that's because I've just given them some tonic to de-stress them. So we've got a few gouramis in there, some opalines and some golds. They will be separated come tomorrow. In this area here we've got some nice little Malaya catfish swimming about. Down the bottom here we've got some lovely super delta females swimming around. They're kind of hiding up the top there. And then we've got a half moon betta sitting there as well. In this one we've got some neons and we've got some special red crystal shrimp SS grades Hinomaru, so that nice little red dot on the back. In here we've got a few glow lights and these guys kind of escaped and you can just work out one on the back over there. There's some blue crystal shrimp in here as well running about, so they'll be going into the nano tanks. In this one we've got some nice little white cloud minnows and down the bottom here we've got some bamboo wood shrimp. Going down into the bottom tanks we've got some beautiful little featherfin catfish in here. And over the back there we've got some red towel blue coral platies. And the one next to it we've got some other assorted platies in there, and we've got some clown loaches, so they're swimming around having fun. And the next one along we've got some balloon mollies. There's a variety of them in there, and then we've got some otocinclus up here. These are great little suckers, great little cleaners, don't get too big. And next one along we've got some assorted mollies, so there's a Dalmatian in there, there's a gold one, there's a few black ones in there as well. Moving across into this tank we've got some blue Pinoy angels. These are juvenile, so as they get bigger they will get a bit more colour and their fins will elongate even more. And on the bottom, I don't know if you can see them, tiny little Corridorus hydrosis there. Lovely little feathers, they don't get very big, they'll get about 2 centimetres once they're adults. In the next one along we've got some mixed angels in here, we've got some marbles, there's a couple of koi in there hiding as well. And there should be, there they are, the Cori leopardus down here. Some of you probably saw them yesterday with the little bloodworm. They're beautiful little fish. I've got this lovely dragon beta in here at the moment. That's going to move up the tank, and some albino cories swimming around. In here we've got some really special fish. We've got some Epistogrammas macmasteri red masks. You can see already they're getting red on their face, but they'll get some much deeper red all over them. Absolutely beautiful little fish. Up in the next one, tiny little things in here. These are your Gertrude rainbow fish. They won't get huge, but they'll get probably double the size of what they currently are. In here we've got a nice white super delta Dumbo fighting fish. Beautiful little fish. This one's empty at the moment, that's where that other better's going to go. In here we've got a lovely white crown-tailed better, and we've also got some Basmani rainbow fish. They're just starting to colour back up now. They've been in quarantine for a couple of days, but they'll get beautiful blue at the front and quite orangey yellow at the back. Over here we've got some paradise fish. These are great little fish. One managed to jump 2 tanks this morning, don't know how it got there. And in here as well we've also got pretty rare and pretty special koi betta splendid. Beautiful little fish there. Go up to the top, we've got some red snakeskin guppies. They're pretty special too, love those, absolutely love them. In here, you can get a focus. We've got some little endler guppies. There's 3 colours in there. There's blues, reds, and there should be some pink in there as well. So again, they're just starting to colour up. They're really showing up really nicely now. In here we've got some mixed female guppies. These are the premium grade ones. So we do have some really nice coloration going on there. A couple more down here as well. Beautiful. And in this one we've got a mix of swordtails. Okay, so carrying on through the rest of the shop. In this section, this rack here is going to be just for discus fish. So I started setting up the centre tanks. So in here you've got the Danella Nutra basis underneath this top layer of aquatic soil. So that's going to be planted up with Amazonian swords, some different Anubias and whatever else I can find that's going to take the temperature. So that'll look really cool swimming through there. The next rack along we've set up for Malawi cichlids. Naturally they live in a lake with great big pebbles, but they have this, you can get some really beautiful colorations, bright blues, bright yellows, and they look like marine fish. So for those of you who can't afford marine or don't have the time to look after marine, then Malawis are the way to go. So come and have a look at this setup. It's something you can create. Down here, he's fast asleep. This is Duke. He's our husky cross Malamute. He's 14 weeks old, so you can come and say hello to him. So as we come round to this section, this is all of our koi products. We've got pretty much everything you could need for koi. We've even got some sterlet pellets down the bottom there as well. The next section along is all of our pond stuff. So plenty of pond stuff in there. Just got some wheat germ in as well. So once the temperatures drop below 10 degrees, you want to be feeding that, because otherwise your fish are not going to digest the food that you give them. Some stuff for planting plants out, so Hessian squares, a few planters, aqua soil for the pond as well, some pre-cut pond liners. We do have a UV unit and a pump in. You've got these pretty cool space dogs, castles, little fallen rocks, and I absolutely love these corals. They're amazing, beautiful coloration. They've proven quite popular so far. And down here we've got some stuff from Frozen. We've got a load of Nemos and Dories. Got some smaller space dogs, plain, no fishing sign, and some stuff for your shrimps. And down here we've got gravel, sand, different colour gravels in here as well. I've put some of that in the tank so you can see them. So come over here. We've got a good stock of frozen food now. So all the blister packs are only £1.99 each. So we've got a real mix of stuff. All these quartet, tropical sextets, they've got a mix of different things in. Some of them are mosquito larvae, cyclops, mussel meats, artemias, and it's got some frozen turtle food. That goes down quite well with the turtle that I've got at home. And then again here you've got full packs of cyclops, tubifex, daphnia, bloodworm. And if you keep Malawis, we've got a mix for Malawis, we've got a mix for discus. We've even got some beef heart back there, more bloodworm, more mysis. We've got fish eggs, lance fish, so nice fish for your predators to eat. A mix of stuff again with the marine sextet. Got some krill, and there's some artemia there. In this section here, we've got our RO, so that's all ready to be pumped up. Just installed our our plant tank, so hopefully we'll get some plants in next week to put in there. I've just got a few foreground plants that I asked them to send me so that I can start scaping the nano tank. Lots of stuff for aquascaping, guys. We've got this beautiful red moor root here. It's really cool. This section, lots of fake plants. And we've got a massive rotunda full of them there as well. Some mechanical heaters, you've got Joule, and you've got a home brand as well. You've got a load of stuff for airlines, splitters, suction cups, all the stuff you need for CO2. There's some glue there so you can glue Anubias and mosses straight onto your wood or rock work. We've got planting clips, we've got scissors. These little guys here, or these Nemo and Frozen figurines, they're all on sale at the moment, they're only £1 each. Different types of soil down there, even some little nano granules for your shrimps. As we come around here, I've got this cool little thing where you can design your own layout before you get home. So you can come and grab some of these pieces of hardscape from underneath the shelf here. You can put the bits of stone and wood into here, have a play. When you like your layout, take a picture of it so you remember what it looked like when you get home, and then of course upload it and send us a picture once you've installed it all. We've got a couple of small tanks down there. One's got a light, one hasn't got a light, good for starting off your goldfish. Then we've got the 2 cubes that we saw earlier on. I do have some jerry cans as well. Got a good selection of fish foods in here. These are all really low wastage, so you know, if there's anything left over, the Pro F range aren't going to cause you too many issues. Got all of the filtration test kits that you can imagine, all for tropical there. We've got some filters, big CO2 kits. These ones are quite good for smaller nano tanks. They're only £6.99 each, so they're a bargain. Air pumps, and then all of your stuff for marine as well, so your marine treatments, your buffer powders, all of your test kits, and then I do have a couple of wave makers as well. Right. So that is pretty much where we are so far. It's getting there. Like I said, there's still a lot of plumbing to do for the rest of these racks, but it's getting there. It's looking good. So guys, if you like this video, click the follow link and follow us. Come in, have a chat, see what fish we've got, and speak to you all soon. Goodbye.